afternoon, brothers, sisters, and gender normer sisters. It's time for some more Mass Effect 3 Legendary Edition with me, your host, Ollamh. Welcome. Yes, we're doing this early today because later on tonight, I should be over on the Den of the Bullfox for the Leverage tabletop role-playing game. So, last time we did the mission, we did a lot of side missions and stuff. We went ahead and went off to the summit meeting with the new Primarch for the Turians and Rex, the leader of the Krogans. And, we found out that the Solarians took all the females that had been cured of the genophage. They were in poor health and stuff like that, so the Solarians took them and said, hey, we're going to try and, we're going to try and get them back to health. Out of all the females that they took, one survived, and that was, Rex found out about that because of our friend Morden Solus. And we helped free the Krogan female, even though the Solarians were a little hesitant to release her. We're like, no. You're gonna release her. You're gonna let her go and go back. You're gonna let her go back to Tuchanka. Fuck you. And yeah, that was how everything played out. Cerberus was trying to get the Krogan female, or trying to kill the Krogan female, to make sure that the aliens didn't form together, because aliens are bad. The whole xenophobic bullshit. And now we have the Turians saying, hey, we have some stuff we should talk about here, but we need to talk alone. And then Rex was like, hey, I've got something that I need to talk to you about, but we should talk in private. So yeah, everybody's trying to keep secrets from everybody else, which is great. And yeah, that's where we are. So we're going to start off, I think, with doing the Turian missions and see what the Turians have to say about everything. And we'll go from there. So with that said, let's jump into the game, shall we? And wow, it really picked up on everything right away. So I think we've got all of that. Yeah, Turian platoon. We have a Cerberus attack. We have a Krogan team. We have priority to Tuchanka, which is that is the big mission. That is the end of chapter 1, basically. So we are going to do Turian platoon.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please, one moment, please.
Take me to my ship, damn it.
Now arriving at Docking Bay D-24.
Creepy little keepers. Yes, we want to return to the Normandy. Anything to report? No new messages. That's good. So, all right, let's get out of here and plot a course for the Krogan DMZ. So yes, we need to extract Turian survivors. I think we are full up on that. Okay. So we want the downed Turian, the downed Turians. So obviously we're going to take Garrus. And why not? We'll take Javik. Because the Protheans should have something to say about all of this. And I think we still have everything kitted out just right. We need 6 for our armor piercing. Garrus, you have 2. You need a minimum of, 1, 2, 3, 4 for your armor piercing. You've got 7. Dear, plague an opponent with persistent damaging biotic field. That sounds like fun. Oh, wait. Power rank was already upgraded. Wait. Oh, that's already up. Oh, okay. There we go. All right, fine. We'll do your slam.
This crash site's a nightmare. Looks like Rex was right about Reaper scouts.
Oh, you know
Edie,
what?
Any further intel?
The mission brief identifies the Turian commander as Lieutenant Tarquin Victus.
Victus?
I just realized something. Hang
Try
on.
to raise him.
We didn't
Turian
actually
Commander,
talk
what
to
happened here
Terminate.
is- Let's just say the Turian Code is not forgiving. And that it's his son is bad for the Primarch. Promoting family without merit can bite you in the ass. What's strange is the Primarch knows that.
Commander, I have to land well back from the main crash site.
That the best you can do?
Yes, sir. But the Reapers seem unaware of our presence. You might get the jump on them.
All right, set her down. Let's save this platoon.
I just realized we didn't actually talk to the Primarch. We just went.
Edie, did you raise Lieutenant Victus?
Yes, but the connection is bad.
Patch me in. This is Commander Shepard, Alliance Navy. Do you read?
This is Lieutenant Tarquin Victus of the 9th Platoon. We're pinned by Reaper harvesters and taking heavy casualties. Also, there are pockets of my men scattered along the crash trajectory.
Lieutenant, I need you to fire a flare so I can find your position.
All right. Got it.
Got it.
Things get worse by the minute. My men are dying.
This sounds bad. Let's move.
No, I want to save.
Looks worse than I feared.
And now we're going to say... We're actually going to load Citadel 8 back up. Because I just realized we were supposed to talk to Primarch Victus first. We can just zip back to the Normandy here real quick. No problem.
Commander Shepard.
Yeah, we were supposed to talk to Primarch Victus about this first.
Commander.
You said one of your ships had gone missing?
Crashed, actually. I couldn't speak in front of the Krogan. Our ship went down on Tuchanka. Now they're pinned by an advanced guard of Reapers scouting the planet.
What are your men doing there?
I'm sorry. That's classified. But it's vital they be rescued. They must complete their original mission. It's a matter of galactic peace.
Right.
I'll do what I can.
I appreciate your help and understanding.
I understand this is a difficult time for you, Primarch, but Earth can't survive without reinforcements. Can I still count on your help?
If the Krogan help us on Palaven, then I give you my word.
How is it being the Primarch?
Not what I imagined. The battle of all time is happening on Palaven, and I'm light years away, reading casualty reports in the millions. If I'm going to die, I want to be with my men, so there's no doubt we fought to the last soul.
I understand. Leaving Earth to save it. It's one of the hardest things I've ever done.
I'm not surprised. Garrus speaks highly of you. You never asked to be a leader, yet your people will die if you refuse. We find ourselves in similar circumstances. Let's hope the spirits grant us the strength to see it through.
How are things on Palaven?
The casualty
Not
reports
good.
are staggering. The Reapers are using our own tactics against us. Destroy the enemy with overwhelming force.
I've seen the same on Earth.
The strategist in me admires their brutality. The Turian in me knows I'm watching the destruction of 15,000 years of civilization. My civilization.
The Krogan will make sure that doesn't happen.
Assuming you're successful with the cure.
We will be.
You have to be, Commander. I don't want to go down as history's last Primarch.
The Solarian Dalatras was worried about what the Krogan will do once they're cured. How do you feel?
It won't matter if we don't stop the Reapers. But I
True.
understand her doubts. The moon you found me on? That's where we made our last stand against the Krogan during the rebellions. They were that relentless.
How did it turn out?
The Krogan started using asteroids as weapons, directing them against our colonies. We had no choice. The genophage was our last resort. So yes, Krogan intentions after this war will be a serious concern, but I'd rather have a grateful ally than a resentful enemy.
Reaching out to the Krogan for help must be difficult for you.
We can't allow the mistakes of our past to cloud the future. Your race and mine were once enemies. The first contact war, as you call it. I was there, dodging shells fired by your navy. But look at us now, standing in a ship of Turian human design, working together.
Your men that crashed on Tuchanka. How many are there?
A platoon.
You said their mission was a matter of galactic peace. Why?
I'm sorry, Commander. As I said, it's highly classified.
But you want me to help?
Look, if you want me to put my ass on the line, I need answers.
I can't tell you. Please understand.
No, I don't.
Commander is Lieutenant Tarquin Victus. He'll be your contact.
Victus.
My son. I needed someone I could trust completely.
That's all.
All right.
Of course, Commander.
And I do want to go and talk to Solus and the...
Commander.
I actually do want to talk to Morden and the... and Eve, as he calls her.
Aware Krogan females find scars attractive. Garrus loyal, reasonably intelligent, bit aggressive, almost like Krogan.
For the third time, Doctor, I'm not interested.
Ah, Shepard. We were just...
Are you okay?
I'm fine, Rex. You can relax.
Can't be too careful, or put any faith in Solarian doctors.
This one is different.
Is he? What's that?
Simple blood test.
What kind?
Kind that ends the genophage. Shepard, please. Distraction's counterproductive, also affecting comfort of patient.
He was your inside source, Rex. You can trust him.
Solarians have minds like a maze. You never know when they're leading you into a trap.
Trap. Eve's release my doing. Would never have known about her if not for me.
That was then. But she's out now. And if she gets hurt, I'll feel it.
Understand. But my patient, my responsibility. Her welfare a priority. Will not allow her to be compromised by anyone.
You got a quad, Doctor. Keep her safe. Our females have endured enough.
Don't forget, still need your tissue sample.
I'll be back.
Really?
Common phobia. Fear of needles.
Or Solarian doctors.
Now have work to do.
Good God, Shepard, how...
Prefer females of the species.
Just how?
Thank you for saving my life, Commander. I didn't think the Krogan had any allies left in the galaxy.
We owe a lot to you, even if most people have forgotten that.
They can be forgiven. Our actions have hardly inspired friendship.
Part of being friends is knowing each other's name. I feel bad that I don't know yours.
I surrendered it the day I became a shaman of the female clan. I belong to my sisters now. But perhaps one day, when this is over, you can know it.
I didn't realize the Krogan had female shamans.
Wisdom comes from pain, and the genophage has made us very wise. Rather than surrender to despair, a few of us chose to preserve the ancient ways. We safeguard our culture, our knowledge, our secrets. So when our children live again, the Krogan will flourish.
How were you initiated?
You're locked in a cave for 7 days with just enough food to last. On the 8th, you'll starve.
What does that prove?
Your resolve. Every acolyte is given a chance. You either claw your way out through the rock with your bare hands, or you die.
How did you make it out alive?
I started digging the wrong way. I was in complete darkness. Nothing other than my own heartbeat to sustain me.
What happened?
I found this. A simple crystal, but it became my chisel. Take it as a reminder, Commander. In the darkest hour, there is always a way out.
Yeah, that's pretty
That's
rough.
a brutal initiation.
But an illuminating one. You learn to appreciate the light by living in the dark.
What do you think of Rex?
When he's not trying to sire half of Tuchanka, he's the best thing that's happened to the Krogan. But I won't tell him that. His head's big enough already. Literally.
He's turned into a strong leader.
I know in his heart Rex wants what's best for us. Though not all the other clans see it that way.
Yeah, that's not surprising.
Why would the other clans give Rex trouble? You'd think they'd want a better future.
It's not in the nature of our males to cooperate. They've evolved to be selfish. Their only concern is survival.
Yeah.
Rex is different. He's a mutant. And that you can tell him.
Do you think Rex will want revenge for the genophage?
Some clans will expect it, but I hope Rex resists. He understands the cycle of violence must end if Krogan are ever to have a voice in galactic politics. Still, he's just one Krogan. If enough clans demand it, he may not be able to stop them.
If you don't mind me asking, what's it been like living with the genophage?
I knew sisters who couldn't bear the shame of being infertile. They would wander off into the wastelands, hoping a thresher maw would kill them and end their torment.
Did the thought ever cross your mind?
Yes. After my first stillborn.
What kept you from ending your own life?
When my child didn't draw breath, that's when my life truly began. The genophage forces us to live on hope alone. There is nothing else. There is no reason to exist other than the hope that the next day will bring change. And if it doesn't, there is always the next.
How do you think things will change
That's
after the
pretty
genophage
good
is cured?
Our species will find its balance again. Females will help shape the future, like in the ancient days, before we were just pawns of power-hungry males.
Most seem hell-bent on shooting anything that looks at them wrong.
What else is there for them to do? Because of the genophage, they become wandering killers, seeking targets to justify their existence, excuses to earn them honor.
How did you get involved in Malin's experiments?
The other females and I volunteered. We heard Malin was trying to cure the genophage for Clan Weirlock.
Aren't they a rival clan?
Rivalries are the invention of the males. Under their rule, Tuchanka has laid in ruins for over 1,000 years. It's time females took back our place in society and resurrected our future. Malin was our best hope.
Would you go to Malin again?
Absolutely. It only takes one candle to light a fire, and then the darkness is no more.
I'm sorry none of the other females survived.
I know. The youngest one, Kern, was the last to go. But she knew she would enter the void free of this curse, and then smile when she looked down upon the children of Tuchanka. Her spirit will be the midwife to my firstborn.
How has Morton been treating you?
Better than Krogan males do. He's not like a typical Solarian.
Well, that's true.
No. Organ redundancy results in new period before metaphase. Can't alter that. Damage to telomeres, premature aging.
He does that.
But I sense pain in him too. He told me about his work on the genophage. I should consider him an enemy.
You
But I
should.
think seeing my sisters and I changed something in him.
Sorry, but your offspring have an allergy to dairy and...
Well, it wasn't his ear.
All right.
Thanks for talking to me.
It's my pleasure, Commander. I've only met a few humans in my time. I'm glad for the opportunity.
So, yeah, there's a lot of stuff that we just kind of almost stepped over.
Malin's data thorough. Fortunately detailed as well. Have used notes to improve her condition.
Have you determined why she's immune?
Genophage targeted hormone production during pregnancy. Modification project used same modality. Her immunity, totally different. Targeted glands now obsolete, like human appendix. Other glands mutated to produce proper hormones, enable viable birth. Also explains her weakness. Gland substitution imperfect. Health trouble.
You think you can make this work for all Krogan?
Yes. We'll use Eve's tissue to produce mutagen, alter gland function across entire species. Must improve mutagen as well, tune hormone production, long-term illness for all Krogan otherwise.
So, we did the right thing by saving the data?
Indeed. Would be much harder to treat Eve without it. Maybe impossible.
And all those experiments we saw back on Tuchanka?
Monstrous, repulsive, but now with purpose. Victims didn't die for nothing.
So, the end justifies the means?
Not my means.
But you're using the data, encouraging more experiments like Malin's.
Encouragement irrelevant. Will always be scientists willing to perform unethical tests. Can't change that. But can help Eve. Can cure genophage. Won't ignore data vital to her survival because of unethical origins.
Any word on Malin himself?
No. Ordered teams to search for him when trying to help Eve. Nothing so far. Large galaxy. Lots of places to hide. Could already be dead for all we know. Would kill him now if possible. Unless he could help.
How is she doing?
No fever currently. Heart rate elevated. Likely stress. Eating appropriately. Could use another blanket. Something soft. Prefer to let her recover fully before synthesizing cure. My medical recommendation.
My people don't have time for that.
Her opinion, somewhat different.
You care
Just
about
a little.
My patient. My responsibility. Found her at STG base. 3 doctors injured trying to restrain her. Undid arm restraints. Didn't resist when she grabbed me. Promised to help her. She said, please.
You always defended your genophage work. What changed your mind?
Never change mind. Genophage proper decision at time. New circumstances necessitate course correction.
Those circumstances being?
Reaper invasion. Turians doomed without Krogan support.
Yeah.
Krogan need unified threat.
Reapers?
Better aggression. Cooperative symbiosis.
Nothing else? No personal stake here?
Getting old, Shepard. Not many years left. But still best candidate for project. Few Solarian scientists interested in genophage. None with my expertise. Had to be me.
Someone else might have gotten it wrong?
Possibly. Stakes too high for inexperience. But not about them. My work. My job to put it right. To prove I can.
Nice talking with you, Morden.
Thank you, Shepard. Glad to be back.
You planning to stick around when this is over?
Until Reaper's dealt with at least. Then, not sure. Have made impact on Galaxy. Genophage modification, genophage cure, work against collectors, decisions, mistakes. Might go somewhere sunny, sit on beach, look at ocean, collect seashells.
You'd go crazy inside an hour.
Might run tests on the seashells.
So yeah, I get the feeling that the saving the data that Malin had gotten in Mass Effect 2 is going to make it less stressful on Eve as far as creating the cure. I get the feeling that we might have been able to he might have been able to create a cure if, you know, without that data, but it wouldn't have been as good of a cure. It might have been, she might have died to provide a cure for everybody else, which would have put a massive strain on all of the, you know, on everything after that. So now we're ready to actually go and do that mission. We are ready to actually go and do it now. Like, there's a lot of stuff that we would have just missed if we had just, like, gone straight to it. Which kind of sucks, but alright, so now we can say, hey, go and do that mission. So, yeah. Garrus, Davik. Weapons are good. Let's upgrade your slam. Which always puts the old Onyx song in my head.
It's a nightmare. Edie, try to raise Lieutenant Victus.
Yes, sir.
For a Turian commander, what happened here is... let's just say the Turian code is not forgiving. And that it's his son is bad for the Primarch. Promoting family without merit can bite you in the ass. What's strange is the Primarch knows that.
Commander, I have to land well back from the main crash site.
That the best you can do?
Yes, sir. But the Reapers seem unaware of our presence. You might get the jump on them.
All right, set her down. Let's save this platoon.
And keep an eye open for all kinds of fun, quirky stuff.
Edie, did you raise Lieutenant Victus?
Yes, but the connection is bad.
Patch me in. This is Commander Shepard, Alliance Navy. Do you read?
This is Lieutenant Tarquin Victus of the 9th Platoon. We're pinned by Reaper harvesters and taking heavy casualties. Also, there are pockets of my men scattered along the crash trajectory.
I just noticed he didn't talk to
Lieutenant, I need you to fire a
Edie
flare
when
so I
we
can
were
find your
up on the
position.
shuttle. So everything, so they were kind of filling in the stuff around because we didn't talk to Primarch Victus.
This sounds bad. Let's move.
Looks worse than I feared. A secret Turian mission on Tachanka is especially odd. Thoughts?
It doesn't matter. Our mission is clear. Silence. Enemies ahead.
Quick! We don't want them to call for backup.
I mean, they're just husks. I don't think they're going to call for backup.
Escape pod. Our first casualties. Survived the crash, but then a harvester took out the pod.
Died in the explosion?
Or dragged out and eaten by husks.
Gunfire. They are near.
Okay. I have a visual on the enemy, and there's an escape pod just beyond. Looks like the Turians are in tough. Enemies up ahead don't know we're here.
Surprise on our side for once. I like it.
Exactly. Let's go.
Over here! Harvester! Incoming harvester!
The harvester has compromised the Turian pod.
Hey! Over here! Thank you!
Don't stop for us. We'll head for the main crash site.
There's another pod ahead.
All right.
They'll live to fight another battle.
Well, that's the best we can hope for. Be nice if they didn't have to fight anymore, but, you know, what do you do?
moving. We need to find the main crash site ASAP.
Being the son of Adrian Victus is a lot to live up to. It's a big military name on Palaven. War's expected to run in the Victus blood.
War was a way of life for my people as well. If you couldn't fight the Reapers, you were left behind.
I don't think we're gonna go that extreme, but okay. I hope we don't go that extreme.
Looks like we got the jump. Follow my lead.
Heads up! Harvester incoming! Damn, another harvester!
Another or the same one?
Thanks for the help. We'll rendezvous at the crash site.
All right. They're just like, yep, okay, cool, thanks.
I think we saved all those men. Over here.
Over where?
This way!
Where the hell are you guys? Oh, there you are. All right, but we got to make sure that we're not missing anything. Who knows what could be in here?
Do you read, Commander? Repeat, do you read?
Shepard here. What's your status?
We're in deep. Commander, what's your ETA?
Hang tight. We're on our way.
That's not an ETA, Shepard. That's just letting them know that we're coming.
How's our velocity? Deceleration online. We'll survive. Victus is going to pay for this. Court-martial or hanging?
How will the commander live this down?
When we find him, we'll ask.
Husk coming! Commander, come in.
Shepard here.
Just saw harvesters drop a lot of enemies in your path.
Understood.
Harvester ahead and on the run.
That's good. We want them on the run.
Okay. Let's pick it up. It's important we don't lose this squad.
To hold the Krogan back seems unproductive. All available forces should be mobilized against the Reapers.
Krogan-Turian animosity is ancient and intense. It's inborn.
And I need them to work together, so let's not complicate things.
All right, so we found our stuff here. What's down this other way? It looked like there's a... Oh, or not. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we want to go down that drop. That's a bit extreme. Extend to barrel 3. How long can we extend the barrel?
All right, let's move!
Reaper blood will spill!
For Paladin!
Good God, did he just take out his own allies? Whoa, okay.
Area secure. Over here.
I was gonna say, it's like one of those things where it's like, okay, so yeah, we've got the harvester that keeps dropping people on us, so it's like, well, let's take out the harvester then.
Lieutenant Victus?
Commander Shepard, my men and I are in your debt. Thank you for saving so many.
What happened here?
He screwed up.
Stand down, soldier.
These men are dead because of him.
I said, stand down.
Hey, I just saved all your asses, so everyone just calm down. Lieutenant, what's going on here?
I made a bad call. This is all on me. I chose caution and clever tactics over a head-on attack. And my men paid the price.
You mean the crash?
Yes. We could see on Hollow that Reaper forces were blocking our intended path. Staying on course guaranteed heavy casualties. So I chose a safer route, skirting the enemy. And that took us low and through these ruins. When we encountered resistance, there was no room to maneuver. Suddenly, we were in a fight for our lives. A lot of my men lost that fight.
Owning your mistake takes guts. But you have to get over it and move on.
Of course. It's just fresh right now. Our mission's still a failure. When we've stabilized the injured, we'll head back to the fleet.
You're abandoning your mission?
We're down over 30 men. It'd be suicide.
What exactly did you come here to do?
There's a bomb on the planet. We were sent to defuse it.
A bomb? How big?
Enormous. Cerberus has it.
Lieutenant, if Cerberus has that bomb, you have to finish your mission.
Yeah.
Haven't these men sacrificed enough?
I understand. This kind of sacrifice is the hardest to ask for, but your men signed on for it. And so did you.
My men have lost hope, Commander. Even if I wanted to finish the mission, they don't.
It's your job to make them want to.
How?
Their sacrifice means that others will never face what they faced here today. Remind them that those sacrifices have no honor if the mission fails.
Men, I own what happened here today. But we have to carry on.
No, we don't. Who cares about a few dead Krogan? It's over.
We are Turian, and we will not let Cerberus succeed. Our sacrifice is the difference between life and death for this entire galaxy. Let the heroes of the 9th Platoon be remembered for performing their duties with bravery.
All right, men. Shuttle's arriving any minute. We're moving out.
Commander, come with us. We're a shell of what we were. We could use the help.
Send me the nav point. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. That'll give us time to do a little recon. See what we're up against.
Victus, you have a second chance here. Make their sacrifice count.
Understood, Commander. Hope to see you at the rendezvous.
Oh, you will. Don't worry. Don't you worry. I'll be there.
Cerberus bomb. What the hell is going on, Commander? And what do the Turians have to do with it?
Coordinates Victus gave me place it in the Kelphic Valley. It's a heavily populated area. That's all I know.
My gut says something's not right here.
What do you suggest?
Get the Primarch to come clean.
Should we alert the Krogan military?
I'd wait. We're in the dark here. Krogan-Turian relations are fragile until the genophage is cured. Let's not push it. And how about this bomb? How many troops does Cerberus have on this?
No idea. All I know is we can't have them detonating that bomb.
Keep me in the loop. Hack it out.
Yeah, not liking any of this, so...
Primarch Victus.
Impressive work on Tuchanka. I'm grateful that...
Why didn't you tell me about the Cerberus bomb?
Because it's not a Cerberus bomb.
What else are you keeping from me?
I have nothing for you.
For our alliance to work, I need to trust you.
Our friendship is new, Commander. Would you trust me with information that puts your people, puts Earth, at risk?
Why would I jeopardize our alliance by lying to you now? Doesn't make sense.
Decisions like these weigh heavy on me. When I was a general, I could pass them up the chain of command. But now, I'm all I've got. Know what I mean?
Sure.
Yeah.
And
that's all. Wait, there is one more thing, Commander. Thank you for saving my son.
Shepard, test verified. Results promising. Can synthesize for universal Krogan immunity.
Good. Then you can put your knife away.
The cure's ready?
No, still need transmission vector. Cure useless unless given to entire species.
You're usually full of ideas, Morden. You altered the genophage before. There must be a way.
Of course, always possibilities, but time limited. Can't create new infections strained from scratch. Groundwater? No, too slow. Voluntary inoculation risky. Population too scattered for airborne, unless... Wait, yes! The Shroud. Constant global dispersion of air particles, built by Solarians to repair atmosphere of Tuchanka. Also used by Turians.
We used it to secretly spread the genophage virus. It ended the Krogan rebellions.
I'd be careful who you tell that to.
Sometimes I understand why the Krogan want to shoot everyone in sight.
Those were desperate times.
Yes, but useful now. Original genophage strains still in storage at Shroud facility. Can use it as transmission vector, then use Shroud to blanket Tuchanka with cure.
You clever little pyjack. That's our best shot, right there.
Then finish your preparations and be ready to go, Morden.
Of course. Ready when you need me. We'll be in medbay with Eve until then.
Commander, Admiral Anderson is available on VidCom.
I'm grateful for all you've done, Commander. The situation with the Krogan is already complicated enough.
Not as complicated as waking up one day and being told you're the new Primarch.
Yes, thank you. I'm beginning to understand why leaders so often seem lonely. Worst-case scenarios aren't just theories. They're what you'll be dealing with 5 minutes from now.
That's why it helps to have allies.
Yes, you're right, of course. Is there something I can help you with?
That's all.
Of course, Commander.
All right, so we do have the bomb. We can talk to...
Shepard.
Oh.
So I imagine by now you've wiped the galaxy clean of Reapers and we can all come up for air?
Not quite. There have been a few complications.
Aren't there always? Hackett filled me in on the Crucible. Sounds like you've got some knots to untangle.
I'm just glad I could take care of one of them for you. I gather you and Kaylee Sanders were close.
I owe you for that one, Shepard. Kaylee and I met almost 20 years ago. We even had a run-in with Saren in his early days. She and I were... more than close.
She misses you.
I miss her. End of the world has a way of reminding you what you forgot to do. Maybe when the war's over, Kaylee and I will do something about that.
You'll see her soon.
I can hope. But you've got a bigger problem right now. Like a galaxy full of scared bureaucrats.
It's what you hired me to do.
Mostly you were hired to kill Reapers. I hope you haven't been sidetracked by all the politics.
Nothing I can't handle. What about you? What's happening on Earth?
I'll spare you the details. But let's just say a lot of cities around the world have stopped checking in.
That bad?
You and I knew what we were in for, but everyone else? I don't think the shock's worn off yet.
Are you safe?
That changes by the hour. I caught a shuttle evac out of Vancouver, and now we're running from foxhole to foxhole just trying to stay alive.
What about the Reapers?
They're harvesting everything that moves. They're focusing on the big cities, which does give us some room to maneuver.
You think you can hang on?
Hell, we're still just trying to talk to each other. Right now, all we can do is organize the resistance at a local level. No lack of volunteers, at least. Everybody knows what's at stake.
I don't know how we'll win this yet, but we will. Even if it kills me.
Well, you've already died once, and that didn't slow you down. But let's not tempt fate. Keep yourself safe, Shepard.
You too, sir.
We'll talk again soon. Anderson out.
Yeah, now we've got the ability to go and do the Shroud, but again...
When this war is over, I hope we find every race that sat back while we bled and get some payback.
Yeah, that's a great plan. Follow war with more war.
Commander, Cerberus is attacking civilians on Benning. We've been asked to help evacuate the planet.
Alright, so now we can get to Benning. That's nice. But the bomb is a bit of a... The bomb is a bit of a timed one. So if we do 3 missions before that one, it can go really, really bad. So we're going to go ahead and just take care of the bomb now, then we'll take care of Benning. You know what? We're going to increase the scope and do the scope and the barrel and see how that matches up. So, better capacity, better fire rate, way worse accuracy, and less damage. So, we'll stick with what we've got. Submachine guns, shotguns. All right. And we should be able to Increases ammo cover penetration by 60%, decreases effectiveness against armored targets by 25%, or increase health and armor damage. Yes. Alright. Yaris, you can now... Squad mates gain your ammo power at 50% effectiveness. Or we can just increase his armor piercing by a lot more. And Javik, you can get a new... You can increase your slam. So yeah, let's go ahead and take care of that bomb.
Normandy Shuttle, this is Lieutenant Victus with the 9th Platoon. Do you copy?
We hear you, 9th Platoon.
We're approaching the bomb site, Commander. Getting bounced around pretty bad.
This is as close as we get, Lieutenant. Look for somewhere to set your platoon down.
Copy that.
Talk to me about this Cerberus bomb.
It's not Cerberus, Commander. It's... Turian.
What do you mean, Turian?
It was planted centuries ago, after the Krogan rebellions. The bomb was a safeguard against another galactic war.
Brutal, but it makes a certain kind of sense. Put the Krogan down hard if they tried anything.
You won't earn trust with tactics like that. But right now, we focus on disarming that bomb.
Yes, but Cerberus found it. Detonation means all-out war between my people and the Krogan.
Right. Where is it?
Those buildings ahead. Cerberus brought equipment to dig it up. The 9th Platoon will cover your flank, Commander.
With all this activity, the Krogan have to know something's up.
Then we can't fail, Commander.
Copy that, Lieutenant.
Let's go.
Let's move it, people!
Get behind something!
Keep your heads down!
We need to keep moving.
Well, that's what we're gonna do, but... we need to be on the lookout for goodies and stuff. Things to help us out, things to help other people out.
Moving.
I get that, Javik. Jesus.
Once we reach the bomb, I'll need to reprogram the trigger mechanism.
What? Ah, fucking... Are you fucking kidding me? Alright, that wasn't the one that I was aiming for, but okay. Alright.
Commander, an exit on the left.
That's nice.
We defeat the Krogan and then plant a bomb on their planet. Pretty extreme, but those were desperate times.
A cunning strategy. Control your enemies without them knowing it.
There's something nice.
Cerberus is putting up a fight, but the 9th platoon is advancing, Commander.
Good work, Lieutenant.
Commander, we're getting a lot of mortar fire. Heavy casualties. Taking alternate route. Circling around the bomb site.
Copy that.
Contain me? I don't think so. Alright, so where are we going from here? Are we going back down?
I'm getting a lot of Cerberus radio chatter. They're prepping for evac.
I don't like the sound of that.
Cerberus is retreating!
Well, they're trying to anyway.
There's a better vantage point up that ramp, Shepard.
Agreed! Let's go!
A planet killer, hidden under the ruins.
He must have been far enough underground to stay hidden. Cerberus had to dig it out.
I hope Victus knows what he's doing. We won't get a second chance. We gotta move, Shepard.
Commander, we're entering the bomb site. Moving towards the control station.
Roger that. We're on our way.
Alright, oh, there we go. I'm like, where the hell do we go from here?
We're nearly on top of the bomb. Cerberus will be back with everything they've got.
It was a mistake to allow us to get this far.
Yeah. Just don't tell them that.
Looks like control schematics for automated turrets. No good now, but they might be useful later.
Clever. The right charge along a fault line will be catastrophic.
We need to hurry.
I'm at the control panel, Commander.
Cerberus set up a firewall around the trigger mechanism to slow us down. I need to create a bypass. That'll take time. But like you said, no trigger, no explosion.
Are you sure you can disarm the trigger?
Yes, it's old tech. I know what to do. Buy me a few minutes, Commander.
All right.
We'll make sure you have the time you need, Lieutenant.
Understood. Starting bypass. And thank you for making sure I get this chance.
Just make it right, soldier.
Look out!
Shit, sniper.
Commander!
Focus on the bomb. We'll handle Cerberus.
Detonation protocol interpreted. Shepard blocking access. All units engaged.
Nobody gets past us. Clear?
Understood!
What? How did that pass right through his fucking head? There we go.
We've got company.
I need more time, Commander.
You'll have it. Just chill, man.
More incoming!
Need more time.
You're exposed. Get down.
I need...
Sending everything they've got!
Watch for more shuttles.
Almost there.
That was not the weapon that I had out, but okay. I am kind of like their last line of defense here.
Atlas deployed.
Shepard! Take that thing down. Now!
All right, where is it?
Protect him!
Programming the bypass.
Come on, Victus.
Firewall's down! I'm in! Spirits! Cerberus hacked the trigger mechanism. It's set to detonate! Disarm it! No time! I have to separate the trigger from the bomb. Now! Cover me!
All right. Oh, Jesus. Oh God, man. Fucking crazy. But I mean, hey, if it does the job, that's the important part, right?
Lieutenant! Victory. At any cost.
Okay, so yeah. Lieutenant Victus didn't make it, but his sacrifice saved the day.
Commander, I've got radio chatter coming in from Krogan forces planetside. Sounds like they started sweeping out the remaining Cerberus troops. Hate to be the guy who told the Krogan about that surprise package. Did you get out all right? Sounds like it got ugly down there.
The Turians took a lot of casualties, Joker. The Primarch's son included.
Understood, Commander. Joker out.
He never hesitated. Whatever he was before, he'll be remembered for this.
What will the Turians think about this, Garrus?
Hard to say. Sacrifice in war is expected. He did us proud, but we're a hard bunch to please. Living your life for the cause. Society first, platoon first. It's all just expected.
He did what he had to do when it counted.
Yes. Yes, he did.
Good work on Tuchanka, Commander. Stopping that bomb prevented the war between the Turians and the Krogan. We can't afford that kind of division right now.
Joker said the Krogan are recovering the bomb.
They moved in, won't allow Turians to send in recovery crews to help.
Understandable.
The situation is fragile at the moment. With Rex and the Primarch aboard the Normandy, you've got a situation brewing. We don't have a solid alliance between those two yet. Keep the peace, Commander. That's an order.
Yes, sir.
Pack it out.
We couldn't risk another galactic war with the Krogan.
The genophage wasn't enough? You had to plant a bomb on my planet?
The decision was made hundreds of years ago. So much has changed.
Not enough to tell us about the bomb, coward.
Hey! We can't let the past rip us apart. Working together, we have a chance. Primarch, you had a bomb on Tuchanka. And Rex, in the Turian's place, you would have done the same damn thing.
Shepard.
It's over. His own son died today, making this right.
Please, Commander. It's all right.
Yes, fine. Shepard, you made your point. We have stronger enemies to face.
We do.
You might not like it, Rex, but...
I understand your reservations before, Commander. But I hope you now understand the secrecy.
Secrets get people killed. You've learned that the hard way.
Yes. The hardest lesson I'm ever to learn, Commander.
Well, until you wind up sacrificing yourself. I mean, and let's face it, the way things are going, yeah, he's probably going to wind up sacrificing himself at some point.
My son, he died with the respect of his men. I wanted to thank you for that. His sacrifice will be recorded in the histories of the 9th Platoon. Something any father would be proud of.
Yes, sir.
All right, so now we have the Shadow Brokers Wet Team. That's been added. We also have Turian Blackwatch. All right. Rex, what'd you
Hell of a
have?
show down there on Sirkesh. Just like the old days, Shepard. Right down to me pulling your ass out of the fire.
I was the one with bullets flying at me.
And I gave you the moral support to dodge them.
Uh-huh. You said one of your squads is missing?
They were scouting out the Rachni relay. We've heard rumors of trouble in the area.
Rachni?
Thought that might get your attention. I have a favor to ask. It's big.
Don't tell me they're back.
All I know for sure is our scouts went silent as soon as they arrived. I've got Ollamh Company, my best unit, on standby. You give the word, and they'll meet you there.
I'll see what I can do.
Get on it, Shepard.
What will you do after the genophage is cured?
Once we deal with the Reapers, most Krogan will want to settle a score with the Turians and Solarians. I won't let them. That isn't our path forward. This time will be different.
A lot of people will be relieved to hear that. No one wants to repeat history.
They know we'd probably win this time. But war has never brought us anything except misery. It's time to focus on rebuilding.
What's the situation back on Tuchanka?
Well, it seems you've been there more than I have, Shepard. You tell me.
I didn't know what the Turians were up to.
I know, and I appreciate what you did. If that bomb had gone off, curing the genophage wouldn't have mattered much.
True.
We are still curing it, aren't we? I don't like waiting around when so much is at stake.
Don't worry. Victory in this war starts with Tuchanka. We'll get it done. Back on Sirkesh, it looked like the female Krogan could hold her own.
Our females don't lack for spirit. For males, a good show of force sorts things out. But females like to talk about it. Then think about it. Then talk about it some more.
Women have good ideas, Rex. You should listen.
Yeah, but they have so many of them. So sometimes I pretend to listen and... Well, let's just say Krogan females have tempers too.
How could there be trouble with the Rachni? They were all but extinct. The last queen promised to disappear forever or be destroyed.
I know, I was there. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Oh, God damn it, why? Why doesn't everybody always have to say that?
Could be another invasion. If they're crawling out from under some rock, you know how bad it could get. We need to stop them.
That's it for now, Rex. Let's get back to work.
Yeah.
Something wrong?
Morden. He got his tissue sample from me, all right. Let's just say scalpels were never meant to cut where he cut.
What, did he take it out of your ass?
You hear we had to evac another colony? We're losing a lot. Don't hear about the Reapers losing much.
Well, Reapers don't have colonies. Neither does Cerberus. If they did, we could drop an asteroid on them.
Anything pertinent? All right, nothing new there. Cool, cool, cool. Let's see here. Binning. Let's see here. Okay, so right. So the Cerberus abductions are on Binning. Cerberus attack on Tuchanka. So let's take a look at the Cerberus attack. Since we're right here, we can do the Cerberus attack on Tuchanka, no problem. Actually, you know what? I think we're gonna go with Edie and Javik. That just sounds like a fun combo too. Like two people that have that don't really understand anything in the modern world. With the incisor that is less damage, less accuracy, more capacity, but much higher fire rate. But I think we'll keep that one. All right, and we can do Synthetics explode when destroyed. Yeah. All right. Edie, you can... All right. You know what? Let's do the decoy. So increase duration by 40%. Increase shields by 40%. All right. That'll be good.
Shepard, Cerberus is landing forces away from the Tachanka battlefields. Their target seems to be an ancient ground-to-space cannon facility that hasn't been used since the Krogan rebellions. The site has no obvious military advantage, and the Krogan are spread too thin to deal with it.
Do we know what Cerberus is up to?
No, but we do know that Cerberus doesn't act without a plan.
Unfortunately, that is true.
Find out what they're up to while you're at it.
We'll get it done.
See to it. Hack it out.
Looks like Cerberus got that cannon operational, Commander. I'll go back up, get a read on what they're shooting at.
Get on it. All right. Let's find the control room for those cannons. Kill anything in our way.
This I can do.
Commander, I have a visual on an inbound Cerberus cruiser. The cannon fire is clearing the way. If that ship makes it to bombardment range, the Krogan resistance is in trouble.
Keep track of it, Lieutenant.
On it.
Where the heck are we going? Ah, fucking thing is like worthless. Like the first time I've ever actually got that to hit.
Control center secure. Then I think it's time to test this cannon.
All right, first things first though, let's take a look around and see if there's anything of value. But there's also, I mean, there's got to be something, right? I mean, there's junk, which is great. I mean, gets us some credits at least. All right, some new gauntlets. Yay.
Not the kind of Krogan relic I expected to find.
Oh, but see, we've got an improved power grid schematics. Find schematics for a new power grid and deliver them. Right, so I think that's what we just picked up.
They cut power to the console.
You'll need to get the power back on.
Let's move.
They're shuttling in reinforcements, fortifying their position.
Resistance? The fuck, this is a massacre. Run, Shepard, run, goddamn.
I've rerouted the power to the main console. Heading back now.
Commander, cruiser initiating bombardment.
Cannon control restored. Targeting enabled. Coordinates, Lieutenant.
Uploaded.
Firing.
Direct starboard hit, Commander. Target breaking up. Repeat, direct hit.
Dead and buried.
All right. Good work, everyone.
All right, and we did get the power grid schematics.
Shepard, with those Krogan cannons operational, Cerberus has actually given us the advantage in that system. The enemy's pulling back, but we think they'll try to seize the facility again.
Seems likely.
I'm sending an Alliance team to keep it secure. They've got a foothold in a strong defensive position, thanks to you.
Glad to hear it.
Good work, Commander. Hack it out.
Now we've got the Krogan First Division. Alright, so now we can do the...
So, Reapers don't have colonies. You can't bomb them, or you're bombing what's left of your own planet. They make their own soldiers out of our civilians. They don't have supply lines. How do you beat something like that?
I'll let you know if I think of something.
All right, let's take a break from Tachanka for a bit. We've done a lot for the Krogans and the Turians, just on Tachanka. So let's take a look out here and see Cerberus abductions. Okay. So this is a system we didn't have access to before. Or no, I guess we did? Alright, it's the oiler.
Signal confirmed.
$100 units of fuel, and that's all there is. So now we can go to binning. And we can land. All right. Let's take these two. Because they are really just fun to have.
Shepard, Cerberus strike squads have infiltrated one of the major cities on Benning. Initial reports indicated they were recruiting civilians, but further investigation suggested that people are being taken against their will.
For what purpose?
Unknown. We sent a recon team to investigate, and the Cerberus squads reacted by targeting civilians in public facilities. Officially, Cerberus is denying responsibility and condemning the action. They're either lying, or we're dealing with a rogue faction.
And innocents are caught in their crosshairs.
Exactly. Secure the area so we can establish a rescue lifeline to the rest of the city.
Approaching the drop point, Commander.
Copy that, Lieutenant.
The people down there are counting on you, Commander. Hack it out.
Right, and while we're here, we can probably find the evidence that the ambassador's needing.
The bulk are concentrated on the upper street.
Question is how much of a time
On my way. Keep me updated.
thing is this?
Roger that. The diversion is working, Commander. Civilians are on the move.
What is it, Lieutenant?
I'm tracking civilians fleeing the city with Cerberus troops right behind.
Where are they?
Updating your nav point. You can intercept them there.
They won't know what hit them.
Shepard, what the hell?
Target spotted.
Please help us.
Take your cover. Damn it. Medic. Keep going.
We're going to die here.
You're not gonna die here, Jesus.
If we die together.
Don't look back, just run. That's good. That's pretty good, pretty sound reasoning. Oh my God. Be careful, Nemo. If you read this, stay away from the taxi stand. This place is crawling with Cerberus soldiers. Eli. And we just salvaged parts from what looks like a...
There's so many of them.
So see, looks like there's some stuff over there, but I'm not sure we can actually get to that. I mean, I think we've got a bit of a break, basically, before we trigger more incoming. I'm hoping that we can find... Yeah, I'm just not seeing anything that's like saying, hey, here's, you know, that ambassador's son. Like dog tag something.
We die together.
All right. You okay?
Look, reinforcements are here.
Try to stay calm.
What should we do?
Just stay down.
Commander, more Cerberus troops are heading your way. If you can hold the line there, it'll give the civilians time to escape.
You heard him. We hold here.
They're everywhere.
Taking casualties.
There's nowhere to go. We're going to die here.
Let's get out of here.
Hurry, get to the landing pad.
I'm so scared.
What? I should be able to aim through that, thank you. Pretty sure I just hit his femoral artery.
We're going to die here.
They're everywhere. If we die together.
Come on. Come on.
I don't want to die.
There's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to go.
Taking a lot of casualties, dude.
You're clear. Go.
Hold the transport.
We're gonna make it.
No hostiles detected in the immediate area, Commander. Reinforcements are moving in to secure the evac route.
Good work, everyone.
I'll pick you up at the LZ, Commander.
Right, so now we have free reign to just search this place completely. Run, don't look back, just run. Okay. Yeah. There's a helmet. That's why we do the big sweep. I think we should be about back to the LZ, yeah. All right, so we've swept around the building, the exterior. I feel like there should be something somewhere to tell us what happened to the ambassador's son. Find out. Okay. Give me just a moment here. I want to take a look at this and see if we can't find out what happened. So. let me just pause things for a moment, and we're going to see what we need to do. All right, so let's take a look here. Because obviously we should be able to find something, right? All right, so the tags are on the ground near a support column near building 22. All right. That's good to know. All right, so building number 22. Support column? Ah. Okay, there we go. So I think we should have the dog tags now. So, all right, that was, yeah, see, that's just one of those things where it's like, it's so small and easily missed. So we're going to go ahead and do a save here real quick. Because we knew that he was shot by, that he was killed by Cerberus.
We're getting reports of continuing strikes against other cities on Benning.
Cerberus still denying responsibility?
Yes, and for once we're inclined to believe them. Gunning down innocent humans isn't their usual MO. Either way, the civilians down there have a chance now. We're solidifying a foothold and getting people out, then we'll move to liberating the rest of the planet.
I hope we can say the same for Earth.
One day, Commander. For now, we've got our work cut out for us. Carry on.
We could be on the front lines. Why'd they got us guarding a door anyway? Who's gonna break regs right now?
War makes people stupid. Besides, you talked to Moreau? The Lectors invaded this ship and kidnapped the crew.
Damn. Okay, I guess we gotta be ready for anything to come through that door.
All right, so with that one done, let's head back to... Let's go ahead and head back to the Citadel and turn some shit in.
I found something.
Fuel, and that gives us 50%.
Evasion successful.
All right, so let's head to the Citadel. We'll go to the Citadel, we'll head up to the... we'll head up to the
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
Yes, the embassies.
I need to get to the embassies.
Yes, Commander.
That's what I was trying to think of. Embassies.
But what I need... Have you found my son?
I found your son's body in the slums on Benning. He sacrificed himself to save his squad.
I see. Their guilt made them avoid me. They should feel honored by his sacrifice. I know that I do. Thank you, my friend.
Using Hades Gamma as a Reaper forces have rapidly expanded into the generalized signal.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination. One moment, please.
And I think the... Oh, God, where... Yes, the person that was looking for
Now
the...
arriving at ward level, Purgatory.
I'm not going to be able to put up with this assignment much longer. I hear you.
Yeah, she was looking for the...
Don't mean to interrupt you, but I found these schematics. They're pretty old, but maybe they could help you?
Oh. Those really are old, but solid. We could totally convert our current systems to this. Thanks. I'm almost done with the system upgrade. Yeah, I know. It's gonna be amazing. Hey.
Everyone have a drink? Yeah?
Raise a glass, boys. Bilal Osoba. Only on account of him do I still draw breath.
Bilal Osoba, one brave son of a bitch.
Here, here.
So they're kind of like, they're not as downtrodden now, which is good. So let's take a look at what we've got as far as everything. So we've still got the heating unit stabilizers, the Arun, but Arun comes much later. We can't get to Arun at this point. Now the heating unit stabilizers, that's a good question. Where does that come in? Let's take a look and see. There's so much of them, and it doesn't really tell you where to look for stuff. All right, so the Cerberus fighter base. So it's the Cerberus fighter base. I don't think we've done yet. I don't think we've had that yet. Have we? Super seductions. Chunk, right, that one. I don't think we've gotten that one yet. All right. I'm not sure where to turn in the All right. Hang on a moment here. Let me see. Automated turret schematics. Where the hell do we turn those in? Let's see here. Okay. So, all right, we get the fighter base is after priority Tachanka. All right, cool. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, and as I was thinking, we need to go to the commons to find somebody to make use of those. I was kind of thinking the commons because you need a manufacturer to
Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
So somebody up here will want these.
Where is this going? Because if this isn't serious, then we need to talk.
These are two different things.
Cerberus forces have reportedly attacked a Solarian medical facility on Surkesh.
Right now, the Turians and the Alliance are fighting for you. I don't think I can do this anymore.
I know what you mean. Refugees on 3 occupied colonies are being placed in makeshift camps in the Citadel docking bays.
Really? You're just not going to say anything to her?
Hey, I remember you. Shepard, right? Heard you're fighting the Reapers.
I am.
Matriarch Athena. You were working on Ilium. How'd you end up here?
With the Reapers making noise, I figured it was time to get somewhere safer. So I moved here.
I don't think so. I've seen some video footage of you looking at Liara.
Yeah. Matriarch Benazia was her mother.
You mean you were her other mother, right?
No, I didn't pop her out. Hell, she's never even met me.
Sorry. If you were human, you'd both be called the mother, regardless of which one gave birth.
Well, I'm not human, am I? Anthropocentric bag of dicks.
Liara would love to meet you.
Why? She doesn't even know me from a hole in the ground. Benazia ran off before the kid was born. Besides, this isn't charity work. She's one of the biggest intel brokers in the galaxy. And she's got some shady connections.
Well, that's
like
true.
A boyfriend who used to work for Cerberus.
I only worked with Cerberus to fight the Reapers.
And you're not with him now. I know. If you were, you wouldn't get within a light year of Liara.
Is that a threat?
I'm no commando, but I've had 1,000 years to learn to fight dirty. Nobody messes with my girl. Anyway, you combine her work with Benazia and... well, the matriarchs might have ordered a hit if I hadn't agreed to keep an eye on her.
I bet she'd like to meet you.
Yeah. We'll see how that goes.
Cerberus forces have attacked civilians on Benning. The Alliance has deployed units to defend the refuge.
The bartender over there?
The matriarch hired by the Asari government to track my movements?
Yeah.
She's your father.
I know.
You know?
I'm a very good information broker.
And you haven't talked to her about spying on you?
If I did that, they might send someone who wasn't as sympathetic to me. Besides, this is hardly the time for family reunions.
Liara.
Oh, fine.
Come on now. Hardly the time for... It's the perfect time. You might not get another chance.
Come on. Can't blame the matriarchs for keeping an eye on you.
I am not my mother.
You did threaten to flay someone alive with your mind.
I had to make them take me seriously. I wasn't going to actually do it. And... you bugged my office on Ilium.
That'd be the logical conclusion. Yeah.
We've got to keep Jake in daycare. He should be socializing with other children.
But what if there's another attack? Using Hades
Okay, so...
Welcome to the Citadel gift shop. All proceeds.
Who wants these? I have schematics.
Tourist station, capital of the Systems Alliance, has fallen to Reaper forces.
I have... maybe CSEC? I...
Cerberus forces have reportedly attacked a Solarian medical facility on Surcash. Solarian officials have no comment. Refugees from Reaper-occupied colonies are
Really?
placed in makeshift camps.
Have I just not heard the conversation that I need?
Continues as the Reapers occupy most of Panama. It appears that Turian forces may lose their planet. Try Lord Victus has requested a war summit of council races. Reports suggest he has also offered an invitation.
Oh, good gods. This is kind of one of the annoying parts about this is how much stuff you need to just like you need to overhear somebody talking and be like, "Hey, so
Using Hades Gamma as a staging area, Reaper forces have rapidly expanded.
all right, let me see who it is that we need to. All right. Priorities. Oh, we need priority Citadel 2, which is actually I think okay, so which is after priority Tachanka. Okay. So again, it's after ugh. Gotta love how it's like, oh no, you have to do this after that and after that after that. So those three we need to do after priority Tachanka. So it looks like the next one up is going to be the Rachni, dealing with the Rachni and dealing with getting Omega back. So we're going to go ahead and create a save here. And that is where we're going to end for today. So we've got, we have a pretty good amount of stuff done. We have pretty much all the stuff leading up to priority Tachanka done with. I may go ahead and take a look and just make sure that we've got everything covered, but I do believe we are pretty much good to end chapter 1, even though they're not actually labeled as chapters. As always, thank you guys very much for watching. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit the like button. If you're new here, don't forget to press that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 500 subscribers by the end of summer, preferably. If you want to be kept up to date of when we go live and stuff like that, make sure to ring the bell, but also check out the social media links down below. That's our Facebook page, our Twitter account, our Tumblr account, our Blue Sky account, and the permanent invite for our Discord server, where I try to make sure to notify you guys of when we go live and stuff like that. For example, later on tonight at 8 p.m., we're going to be over on the Den of the Bullfox channel, doing the Leverage tabletop role-playing game. That's at 8 p.m. Central Time. And then tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central Time, we're going to be back with more Mass Effect 3, dealing with the Rachni and possibly throwing in the run on Omega and freeing Omega again. All that so that you can stay tuned for more from Ollamh Productions. Oh.